mouths and started putting stuff in their nose so that they wouldn't start leaking that residue onto his carpet. This kid was then soon buried 15 feet, like 15 feet from the barbecue pit in Gacy's backyard. So, again, this guy was not someone who, he did this very much unplanned. Which almost kind of makes it scarier, just thinking that he did not know who these people were, and these people were just so unfortunate to have to go up against this guy who's just willing to kill anyone he saw. It soon came out that Gacy was beaten by his father whenever he was younger. Most accounts from Gacy himself said that it was primarily done with the stick of a broom, and the only time that his dad cared about Gacy was whenever Gacy did something such as win office in I believe in Illinois. I think he was mayor for a little while, but yeah, that's whenever he was really, that's the only time his father was ever really proud of him, and his mother, I believe, was not there for most of it. John Wayne Gacy had a wife who soon divorced him. His wife and her daughters then moved into their own apartment, and at this point, that's whenever Gacy really started going downhill, and that's whenever he decided to start picking up the amount of people he murdered, soon getting up to at least 33 people, possibly more, that have not been found. You guys could probably, if you guys are interested in photographic evidence, just look up John Wayne Gacy crime scene, and you'll see dozens of bodies just underneath the floorboards and in the closet of his house. And it's really a very, it's just a painful thing to think about, that all these people just managed to be so unfortunate to be attacked by John Wayne Gacy. But I think this also shows how far abuse can lead someone to go. I'm not saying that this is all done by abuse. I'm not saying that abuse is the reason that he killed, because ultimately I do know a lot of people who, had gone through problems similar as Gacy and are decent people. But, that really did start a flame in Gacy. Gacy was transferred to Chester, Illinois, where he was incarcerated on death row for 14 years. Gacy made very famous paintings. You guys could probably look those up. They're very unnerving to look at. Primarily of his clown character. There's one where it's just him holding balloons, and there's another one where it's him and the 7 dwarves from Snow White. It's crazy stuff, and it's honestly still, again, really hard to look at, and really hard to, even though they're just paintings, it's still painful to really take in who did this, Screw it, I'm going 25 minutes on this one. Sorry if you guys were just looking for a shorter episode and just like my normal timed episodes, but this is very like this is 30. It's 33 murders. I mean, it's probably gonna take a little bit longer than just 15 minutes. I'm gonna stop myself at 25 because I know that if once I hit if I'm about to hit 25, I'm gonna want to go all the way up to like 30. So I'm promising myself I'm gonna stop at 25. I'm promising you guys I'm gonna stop at 25. But yeah, Gacy claimed that he wanted his artwork to bring joy into people's lives, and they were primarily sold, in auctions. Some going for relatively cheap, just a couple hundred. Some going for, going into the 10,000s. One going into the 20,000s. Like, it's really crazy. Gacy had a near-death experience in prison whenever he was threatened and stabbed by Henry Brisbane, one of those several that I said. I think I said like the same name a couple of times, to be honest, but maybe I didn't. But yeah, he was known as the I-57 killer. If you, I might actually do an episode on him. Maybe I won't. Maybe it will be a 25-minute episode like this one is very unplanned. As unplanned as it is. It might be, around 25, 30-minute mark. 25 mark. I need to stop trying to, debating myself in my head for how long it's going to be. It's going to be 25 minutes. I want it to go on to 30, but I need to stop it at some point. I can talk about this all day just because I find him to be very fascinating, because I find him to be, I don't know. I don't respect the guy at all. He was a terrible human being, and if I don't believe in a hell, but if there is a hell, hopefully he's there. And honestly, I believe, if there's a super hell, some people say that there's a super heaven, that's where Bob Ross and them go. I hope that there's a super hell, and I believe John Wayne Gacy should be down there. John Wayne Gacy was executed, I believe May 9th of 94. He had a very very weird last meal. He ordered a bucket of fried chicken, fried shrimp, French fries, strawberries, and a Diet Coke. He had the whole prayer with a Catholic priest before going to the chamber and getting killed by lethal injection. It's again, it's it's really upsetting for it's honestly kind of hard for me to talk about these things because I feel like someone out there is gonna think that I don't know. I just feel like some people can misinterpret this, so I just want to put out there, I hate John Wayne Gacy. He's a terrible human being. He's I believe, one of the worst human beings of all time. In no way do I respect him. In no way do I idolize him. In no way do I think about him in any way that is not being disgusted by him. And I think I'm going to end the episode around here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. And, again, thank you guys all for watching. At the beginning of this episode, I didn't say the whole, you guys don't have to watch this if you guys don't want to. Hey guys, sorry for that cut. Something unexpected happened, and, but again, I just want to go on with my goodbye. Thank you so much. You guys don't have to listen to this, so that means every single second that someone listens to this, it really means a lot to me because you guys don't have to. I'm starting to get like larger groups of people start listening to this, and it really makes me happy. So again, thank you guys so much for listening to this, and hopefully you guys tune in next time. I have 4 other episodes, back there, so if you guys want to watch them, please do. If you guys don't, then don't, and just, don't be a douchebag. Don't go on them and just, mess around and, like, start commenting stuff. If you do, then they're going to be taken down either way, but still, thank you guys so much for watching these. And, yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.